I had some questions about finding the average rate of change from an equation, so we'll do an example and hopefully that'll clear it up. Remember, average rate of change is the same thing as the slope between 2 points on a graph. So first we need to figure out what are the y values when x is -8 and when x is 2. So we've got a -8 squared minus 3 times -8 plus 10. Now if you're careful and you have a calculator, you can plug all that in at once, or again you can just do it step by step. So a negative times a negative is positive, so that's going to give us positive 64, but because there's a negative out front, that will give us a negative 64. And then -3 times a -8 is going to give us a positive 24 plus 10. When we put that in our calculators, we get a -30. So what that means is when we plugged in -8, we got out a -30. So that's our first ordered pair. And we need two ordered pairs in order to find the slope. So now we'll do the same thing but with 2. So I'm plugging in positive 2. So 2 squared minus 3 times 2 plus 10. Again, you could plug this all in at once. So 2 squared is 4, but that negative sign up front makes it a -4. -3 times a positive 2 is a -6 plus 10. And that gives us 0. So that makes our second ordered pair 2, because that's what we plugged in, 0. So now that we have the two ordered pairs, we can use our slope formula, which is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So our y values, it doesn't matter which one you put first. I'm going to put the -30 first. So I've got -30 minus 0 over -8 minus 2. So again, we're subtracting our y's and subtracting our x's. Because I chose -30 to come first, that means the -8 has to come first on the x. So -30 minus 0 is going to give us a -30. -8 minus 2 gives us a -10. A negative divided by a negative is positive, and 30 divided by 10 is 3. So 3 would be your final answer. Hope that helps.